Okay, so I'm going to run through some of Emailshepherd's collaboration features. So if you go over to the collaborations tab, so then you'll find obviously a comment view, and you can drop pins straight onto the canvas, and you can tag your colleagues. So I'll say, Will, can we please change this image? And obviously, so we'll get a notification, and then you can come change that as necessary. And this is a comment thread as you'd expect, so you can reply within, and then obviously people get notified as well. You can mark threads of resolved, and that'll get rid of the pin off the canvas to tidy it up. Let me unresolve that. Or if you don't want to drop a pin directly, you can just add a comment. So for a general comment, so general comments about the email as well. Now, one of the very cool things we have is the concept of AI reviews. So I'll show you how that works. So if you go to your agent settings and go to review agents, I've set one up already. So I've done a kind of just a simple one here, which is a launch checklist, and it's got a few criteria that will check. But essentially, the idea behind this is that it will check against any custom criteria that you set. So this is useful if it's, for example, for financial services or things like that, where you've got important legal text or that you need in the footer or things like that. You can kind of put those details in there. Or if you're checking any kind of rules, really, you can get it to check against your brand guidelines or that kind of thing. But yeah, I've kept it quite simple, just a few rules. So let me go back to that email and I'll run one of these AI reviews. In fact, before I do that, let me make a deliberate typo, because I've asked it to check spelling, and then that's something I know that it will come back with. So let me request a review. So that'll take a few seconds. Yeah, you can obviously, there's a whole kind of approval process for people as well, but the idea is you would use this before kind of bothering real people, and hopefully you can find any of the more routine issues. So it's come back, and it's found that problem there, so you can go and fix it. Cool. Okay, so I'll show approval workflow. So once you're happy with your email and you've fixed any issues, you can submit it for approval. And here is where you would assign review groups. So review group, you can either save them so they're already set up, or you can assign them kind of ad hoc per email. Essentially, this is the stages of your review process. So it's designed to be as kind of complicated or as simple as you need, depending on your organization. So it might be that you just need an approval from an individual colleague, or it might be that you need approval from, say, anyone in the marketing team, anyone in the legal team, for example, or that kind of thing. So this is how you set up those rules. So you can add multiple stages as well. So let me add a stage. Let's add Will there as well. So let me submit that for approval. Yeah, so that's good. Yeah, so you can always check the kind of the status of that approval. So you can see it's pending there, so we're just waiting on everyone, and everyone will have essentially a notification that tells them they need to come and approve. And the email's gone to in review. And once, so obviously I'll not wait for them to come back, but because I'm an admin, I can force publish. And what that essentially means is that it's now unlocked for exporting. So effectively the email is now locked, and you can no longer make changes to it, but it's ready to export. And so that's how approval workflows work.